Hello and welcome to Vocal Bliss. Sometimes people ask me how you can be more convincing in the way you talk and how you can make people more receptive to what you have to say. Well, we know because we talked about this several times, but there are things that you can do with your voice to make people more receptive and more relaxed and therefore more receptive to what you have to say. One of them is working on the resonance of your voice. When the voice is resonant and therefore your tone is relaxed, what happens is the tone of your voice is actually inviting and helps people really relax and open up to what you have to say. So this is something that you can learn, that you can practice and learn, and it's definitely a very important tool. But there's another that is a little subtler, but it's also very, very important, and that is your ability to connect with people on a more subtle level, which means try to be really sincerely, genuinely interested in helping people, in saying the things that you hope they need to hear from you, and try to tune into what their needs might be. Even before you start speaking, sometimes, usually speakers prepare notes of what they need to say and they go up and they just go through the whole bullet points and that's their talk. But very often I noticed when I give classes or talks that I prepare those points myself, but then when I'm in front of people, I try to really tune into them and in what their needs might be, and sometimes what they actually need is very, very different from what I prepared to say. And so, not that you have to completely change the content of your talk, but sometimes, it's really worth listening, psychically listening to what your audience might need and try to address those needs. Because eventually, what really helps and changes people and makes them receptive to what you have to say is the fact that you are addressing specific needs, almost like it's almost like they feel like you're talking directly to them. And very often people come up afterwards and say, how did you know that that's exactly what I needed to hear? Well, that's because you're tuning in and you're just trying to get uh, out of your way and try to not be too mental about what you have to say, but try to listen sensitively to your audience and try to feel what your needs might be. And see, and then it works both ways, because when you are genuinely interested in the well-being of your audience and in what you might be saying to them that can really help them, your voice, the tone of your voice will say that. You're automatically you're more relaxed, you express a feeling of empathy, a feeling of really wanting to help, and the tone of your voice expresses that, and people feel it way more than you think. They might not consciously understand what it is that is going on, but they can tell that they can trust you, they can feel that you're really interested in helping them, and that predisposes them to being open and receptive to what you have to say. So, something worth trying. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up down there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.